morning, Harlem Central. Welcome to the 2015 presidential debate. We have seven seventh grade candidates for you this morning, and they will be answering a series of questions that both teachers and scholars have generated, and we are very excited to have them here. Can we please have a big round of applause for all the candidates? Candidates, you will have 25 seconds to respond to the questions that we ask. We will call on you by name, and that will be your opportunity to answer the question. You are not answering questions unless you are called on. Again, you will have 25 seconds. Dr. L and myself will be asking the questions this morning. Are you ready? Here we go.
So the first question comes from Ms. Demchek's advisory, and that is, how will you help those who are struggling academically and or socially? And we will begin with Keevan.
I'm going to help people that are struggling academically and socially because I'm very open to making new friends and to helping everybody. And academically, I think that I could be a really good tutor to help people reach their full academic desires.
All right, thank you very much. All right, and the other lucky winner for this is going to be Eliana. You get the same question. How will you help those who are struggling academically and or socially?
Ms. Beatty and Ms. Neary was requesting a tutoring session for those scholars who are failing academically. I'll be happy to help those who are failing academically if they ask.
All right, thank you very much.
Our next question goes to Jail. This question comes from Heidi in Ms. Ronsley's advisory. What big school events do you have in mind?
I know that some people don't celebrate certain holidays, and I don't want to leave them out. So my activities, when on holidays, I will make sure that everybody gets a chance to participate.
Jasmine, same question to you. What big school events do you have in mind?
Big school events I have in mind are we could have Thanksgiving fiestas, and we could also have like Christmas events, so we could like play some games and people could win prizes. And for people that are doing good in their academics, we can have academic celebrations parties.
All right. So our next question comes from our school psychologist, Ms. Latour. How would you assist teachers and leadership on school-wide issues? Who do we have left? Raise your hand. Take it away.
I think that we can assist students who have altercations with certain other students. That we can make sure that they have clear communication between each other, and that it doesn't escalate to the point where there's rumors being spread, and that people are feeling unsafe inside their environment, which is our school.
All right, and the same question once again. How would you assist teachers and leadership on school-wide issues? Raise your hand if you have not gone yet.
I would assist teachers and other people in the school about school-wide issues. For example, if something has happened with another student and they don't really feel comfortable talking to a teacher, I would be happy enough to be the voice for that student and talk to that teacher, and to also make sure that nothing really escalates like Kayla just said.
Our next question comes from Ms. Vistoko's advisory. Raquel, do you have a plan to help us choose different, more interesting electives?
Well, actually, I do have a plan. I feel that if the students want more interesting and different electives, things that they actually need, I feel like we should actually ask the students for what they want so we have a better idea on what we should have for electives.
Eliana, same question. Do you have a plan to help us choose different and more interesting electives?
Yes, I do. Because I asked Lamdu what he wanted, and he suggested a gaming club. So maybe I thought we should have a gaming club for those who really want to play video games on their iPads and be free to do what they like.
Right. The next question comes from Princess from Ms. Ronsley's advisory. How will you support the needs and improvements of the school? And this question goes to Jasmine.
I will support the needs and improvements in this school by asking scholars what they think should be right and how we should change these rules and how we can help them.
All right, same question. How will you support the needs and improvements of the school? And this one goes to Kayla.
Every month or every week, I will have a survey that goes out to the students about things that they would like to improve and things that they think that can make a better environment for our school. And according to what the students say, I will try to make changes.
Our next question comes from Amanda in Ms. Nemchek's advisory. What would you do to change about the school, and how would you help both scholars and teachers? Kivon.
Okay, so first, I would be open to communicate with both teachers and students. So basically, I would have open conversations with everybody so that I can see everybody's perspective on things that are happening in the school so that I can make the environment better for everyone.
Same question to Jael. Jael, what would you do to change about the school, and how would you help both scholars and teachers?
I would change the goals that they gave to us. So I would give smaller goals that people could do first so that they can lead up to goals that will help us.
All right, and our final question, coming from Ms. Vistoko's advisory, what is your stance on more dress-down days? And this goes to Raquel first.
Well, I feel that we should have more dress down days, not because that's what people want to hear, but because every single day we come to school wearing the same thing. And I feel that as students, we should have a chance to express our individuality and show everybody who we really are.
Once again, the final question, what is your stance on more dress-down days? And our final answer is why.
My stance on more dress-down days is that we should have more dress-down days, because if we have more dress-down days, I feel like students will become more interested to come into school, because I feel like sometimes we're not interested to come to school because we're wearing the same thing, and we will feel like we need more freedom with the clothes we wear so we can express our personality.
As a final part of the debate, you'll have 30 seconds to deliver your presidential platform. We will start with Kivon.
I am running for president because I want our school to be fair and for everyone's voice to be heard. I feel that I possess characteristics of integrity and professionalism, which will help me to better engage and interact with others. Interaction is highly important when you're dealing with different people with different viewpoints. Because of my maturity, I am an impeccable candidate for president.
Kayla Jones.
I, Kayla Jukes, am here to run as your student body president. One thing that I'm interested in changing is bringing back fun things like trips and school-wide events. Also, I believe that as a school, we have some major situations like the morality of our community and persistent conflicts between students that I would like to be a motivating factor to resolve these issues. Last but not least, I value the leaders and teachers' needs as well because they are a huge part of our school. In order to fix these flaws, my ears will be out for the teachers, staff, and students to achieve a great and productive school. And remember, vote for Kayla.
As president, I will try to make some changes in our school, such as trying to help scholars demonstrate self-control and show less disrespect to teachers and their classmates. We can even set up scholars and teachers meet-up conference for teachers and students who are having conflicts with each other. I would also try to make an effort to change the way the deduction system is being dealt with, because sometimes situations can be misinterpreted. As president, I will also try to get better lunch and get more scholars bonuses.
As president, I want to show the scholars about the teachers' voices. I asked at recess what the teachers want is, and they asked to benefit the scholars. So if you vote for me, I promise to bring out those voices.
Dear students, I believe that I should become president because this school needs a strong leader that could represent them strongly and get their point across to the leadership. Also, if you pick me as president, I won't just be a strong leader, but I will also be one of your best friends that won't stop fighting for what you need. Lastly, I should keep the legacy that the now 8th graders have upheld.
You should vote for me. I want to become president because the fate of our independence is at stake. I'm the one that's going to stop it. You want your full independence, and the teachers get that. But one thing they don't get is what independence really means to us. It means second chances, chances to start over. That's the only way we'll learn to gain independence. We must teach ourselves, because teachers learn from teaching. We must keep count of our actions and choices to make sure that we are true scholars. That's what HSA is all about, being a good scholar. Not good, but great. Maybe even better.
And Raquel.
I do not talk much, but I listen, and I will listen to your problems. I want change for Harlem Central. There will be a question box for you to drop your questions in that you have for the school, and I will make sure that your voice is heard. I am different from all these other candidates because you know what? I am not becoming your president because I like, oh yeah, I want to be president. It's so fun. I'm coming because I want change. First Harlem Central, next the world.
Thank you so much, candidates, for your amazing, insightful responses. We'd like to thank all the advisories for their question submissions, and all the candidates. We'd like to give you one more round of applause. Don't forget Harlem Central. Next Tuesday, November 3rd, is your chance to have your voices heard. Your vote matters, every single vote matters, and you will have time during advisory to vote for the candidates that you think will best represent the school. Thank you so much.